Hey guys, welcome back. This is Andrew Campbell with Hull Tech Gaming. Last episode we defeated the Draugr Overlord. Hi Sven. Shall we continue our adventure? We need to leave Bleak Falls Borough. We do the tourneys on this weird little handle. Uh, I don't understand why they'd make this giant ornate switch. Just for I guess it's trying to make it inconspicuous, but like make it it's only a one-way door. You don't have to make it look like a pile of rocks, you know what I mean? uh, the first few times I ever played this game, I didn't know about all these other resources right here. Grabbing those mountain flowers are absolutely a nice thing if you go down the alchemy road. I just wanted to show y'all. I don't think they weigh very much, so that's why I picked them up anyway. Do I have any Skyrim fans out there that play with the shield? Like, do you like the shield mechanic in this game? Is it worthwhile for you? I tried to get into it only because there are some pretty cool looking shields later in the game, but like I've never really done a bashy guy. I'm bashful, but I'm not a bashy guy. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I am not going to subject y'all to the long travel. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fast travel back to Riverwood because, you know, life's too short. And as beautiful as this game is, we're still very early on and most of the experience to be gained. I do want, maybe after we get past level 10, to do some exploring and go see what the land of Skyrim really has to offer. But I don't necessarily want to bore you guys this early, right? And I don't want to be bored. And I think fast traveling is a modern convenience that we can exploit, right? We don't walk to work, we drive to work. Unless you're, you know, in elementary school and then you get driven to work, which really in retrospect is not a bad deal. And kind of makes you question if you want to be a kid again or not. I know my knees do. That's a fact. Alright, so this old boy is telling us that the golden claw was stolen. I am skipping the dialogue because, you know, you're welcome.
Done a great thing for me and my sister.
Please, there we go. Yes, 400 bucks. I do remember that I thought that he gave you more money for that. I guess I'm wrong. No big deal. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Since I robbed you of that joy the last time, I do apologize. I'm the person who ran off and didn't sell the stuff before I went into a completely new dungeon. That was my fault, and I will take full and utter responsibility. But you know, life is hard and then you die. That's just kind of how it goes. How are y'all's days going, huh? What did y'all do today? If you're not watching this on the exact same day as all of the other videos that I've uploaded, possibly. I haven't even thought about how I'm going to upload these in bulk or one at a time or stagger them out. I honestly don't know. And I will think about that later after a few beers, and maybe I'll make a few bad decisions. Who knows? I might call up a couple of exes. You never know. And I'm sorry, any exes that are listening to me on this Let's Play right now. Yeah, you missed your shot. But if you were important, and I really miss you, you'll get a call tonight. And if you don't, sorry, you weren't that important. I know, the listeners like, oh, Andy, how do you... Yeah, my nickname's Andy. Formal name Andrew. Andrew, the badass of Bastrop, Texas. That is me. Again, sounding a little bit full of myself, even for my own opinion, but it is what it is. I think I'm going to keep that. Sell the book, sell this. Weight management in this game is very important. I mean, especially if you're trying to gain enough money to do some of the things. He doesn't even have the healing spell. I guess that's in... Anyway, I wasted your guys' time way too much. Let's go ahead and get on to Riverwood. And this is why I fast traveled, not Riverwood, Whiterun. This is why I saved you guys the walk from Bleak Falls Barrow back over to Riverwoods, because I knew we had to walk all the way from here over to Whiterun, and this is definitely a little bit of a jaunt, if you will. I killed these wolves already going to Bleak Falls Barrow. Well, am I going to take the right way? I forget. What's that say? I'm going to go this way. It's fine. Typically, there's a pretty accurate road map or road sign network in this game, which I really appreciate. I do know that going this way there's a troll, but I'm not going to have to worry about it because I'll be running too fast. You know, level 4 butterscotches will get eaten by trolls, you know, and the trolls are not no bueno. No bueno por caca. I just got hit by something. Hey, a wolf! Didn't even hear it. Well, it's dead though. You got the wackies. Yeah, is everybody enjoying the wacky chapters of Butterscotch the Warrior? I think because of the nature of this, hey, there's a person, that there aren't going to be very, hey, look at that. That's a pretty scene. Look at Whiterun. I don't know if I've told you all this, but Whiterun is absolutely one of my favorite towns. That's a farmer. Because the game developers did not decide to give that old boy a name, he's not worth to talk to. So we're just going to be like weirdos and get off the road and just walk in between the private property, right? Because that's what real Skyrim adventurers do. At least that's what Butterscotch, the Barbara Beefcake, is going to be doing this playthrough. I'm going to be walking. I know I got back on the road, but sue me. It is what it is. I don't want to walk through that water. I do have a bit of a problem. Like, I know that, hey, a giant. And I know, yes, I'm not going to be able to kill it at all. But I'm going to act like I am. Walk over here. They're going to kill it. And there I whack it. I'm going to move away. They're going to kill it. I'm not doing it very good. I guess I do kind of do more. There. So they're going to say, haha, you're cool. Come join our club. And I'm like, no thanks. I just want to go into the tavern and drink. Well, you know, as one does, but whatever. The carriage system in the game is very useful. If you want to steal a horse, there's the first opportunity to do so. Unless, you know, you just left immediately. Hey, the Khajiit. The Khajiit are pretty awesome. They're not always out here, but they typically have good stuff. I'm not going to deal with them for time's sake. But if you do want to unload some uncommon items that certain blacksmiths won't buy, or even the mages, if the mages don't buy them, typically the Khajiit will buy the same things as like the specialty shops, like the Riverwood Trader in Riverwood. Oh, here we go. Stop. So here's a very basic way. Just go ahead and do persuade. It ups your speech, and yeah, see, exactly. Got a little boop in the stats for that. It's always better to pick persuade no matter what, because no matter what, if the persuade doesn't work, you still get points, and if you don't, I mean, it's just like life. If you're not trying every opportunity, you're not doing it right. It's up to the person that you're talking to tell you no. That's simple as that. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission, because there's going to be a lot less doors that you have to force your way through in life, and I'm a big proponent of that. I really wish that in my younger days I wouldn't have really waited around. I didn't wait around. I took life by the horns and I fucked it into submission. That's what I did. But I'm still very polite, and there's a certain social protocol, and I am really jealous of people who don't give a shit and can just they're, you know, the type characterized as assholes. The ability of those types of people to just do what they want in life and not really dwell on it, I'm envious of that. I dwell on every negative thing, and that's here's something I really love to do. You trick her, you start walking her that way, and then you like, whoop! See you later! Talking to the king, hello.
Well, I trust you have something vitally important to tell me.
So this is Jarl Balgriff the Greater. He's the big daddy fat nuts of Whiterun. Alright, so I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
You saw this with your own eyes?
Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head. That's something Butterscotch would absolutely say.
Forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
Okay, so, yeah, the dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
What do you say now?
There you go, so that, talking to Jarl Balgriff, he'll talk to Ventus, not Ventus, excuse me, Avenici. Ventus Argentino, I think that's the kid that you start the Dark Brotherhood quest with, if I remember right. That's in Winterhold. Like I said, it's been years since I've done a very in-depth playthrough of this game, but it is what it is. Yeah, no, there's Finn. I don't get him. He freaks me out because typically the guys that I pick have like heavy armor on, or they stick out like a sore thumb. He just looks like a regular dude.
Well done.
There we go. He's congratulating me. There was something wrong with his eye there for a second. I don't like how dark his robe is inside. What did he give me? Studded armor? Great. I'll totally use that. Not.
Suitable for someone of your
I'm going to disenchant it if it's disenchantable. I have to talk to Farengar if he'll let me go of his tractor beam. I know I can exit, but I'm allowing you guys to hear the dialogue. One, because I really love the voice actor. Two, because it kind of gives you all a little bit of background in the story. See, this is supposed to be the Dragon Roost, or what? Not Dragon Roost. That's a that's a Wind Waker island. That's crazy that I said that. Point is they used to hold dragons in here back in the lore of this game. So they talk, then I'll talk to Farengar, the butt pirate here. There you go. Talk to me, please.
So the Jarl thinks
Thank
you can
you.
be of use to me.
Alright, so this guy's a condescending prick, and I'm not really going to listen to him very well. Skipping through some of his dialogue.
Straight to the point, eh?
There are some things that make you sound cooler. He says things that are less biting, but I'm not worried about it. You hand him the Dragonstone that you just got from the dungeon. Now you ask what next, and he says another condescending, dickish thing. And then you're good. Then there's the dragon that comes and attacks the town, but before that, we need to disenchant a few things. Because I actually want to just keep that. I probably want to just keep that too. Novice Hood, goodbye. Novice Robes, goodbye. Alright, enchanting to 21. Enchanting is probably one of the easiest things to level up, but you absolutely have to have a ton of soul gems, and you have to have a lot of items that you just pick up and disenchant. A good, easy way to do that is also to get your skill up in blacksmithing enough to where you can do jewelry, and then here we go. We'll sit here while they do that because it takes them forever to walk up a flight of stairs. So you create the jewelry that's already a valuable commodity in the economy of this game, and then you go to an enchanting table, enchant the stuff, and then you sell the jewelry back with enchantments on them. So then they're worth even more, and that's a good way to kind of amass a lot of money. And they added a spell in the update, or one of the last updates. You can, I forget what the spell's called, but you can convert ore of iron or silver into gold. So it kind of goes in a process. It'll go from iron ore, and then it'll turn into silver ore, and then it'll turn it from silver ore, excuse me, to gold ore. So obviously gold being the more expensive of the three. Alright, there you go. What are we doing, y'all? Balgruff the Greater. Give Butterscotch the Warrior a task, please. Oh, by the way, if you want to, because this is a non-combat heavy episode, every time I say Jarl Balgruff, go ahead and take a little sip of whatever you're sipping on. You know, gin, juice, what have you. It's up to you. Please, Jarl Balgruff. Thank you. Alright, so this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to end the episode here. We're about to go kill a dragon. This is a good cliffhanger. So please, thank you very much for stopping by. I'm sorry that we didn't have very much wackies going on during the episode, but we're about to whack up on a dragon, and it's very important that you guys come back. If you like the episode, please like it. Don't have to comment or like or anything, but thank you very much for stopping by. Alright, guys, take it easy. Live long and prosper. Endeavor to persevere. See you later.